Okay, here we go. Okay, today I'm going to be making a buffalo check pumpkin wreath. I'm using this cute ribbon here with the rust colored ribbon. My sign that I'm going to be using is this sign here that I made to go with it. It's a 9 by 7 inch aluminum sign. And in case you guys didn't catch the very beginning, my name's Teresa. I'm the owner and designer here at Perfectly Imperfect Designs, as it is here, Perfectly Imperfect Designs. There's no I in imperfect. It's just perfectly, capital M, perfect. I'm going to be using a 12-inch wreath form, and my ruffles are 30 inches long. I'm doing the Woodland ruffle. I have 18 ties for ruffles and 12 for ribbon tails. I will also have this ribbon and sign available in my shop after this video. I have a few pumpkins too I'm going to see about putting on here, but I just have to wait and see how much room I have. And let me get my mesh. Hopefully I can just grab it from there. Let me see if you guys can see, because I can't tell. Okay, what I'm going to do is roll it 3 times on one side and clip it. And like I said, these are cut at 30 inches long. Turn it around, get my rock. Do the same to this side. And walk my fingers up. And put this down in there. I don't know who caught the first part of the video because I thought I was recording and I wasn't, so. But yeah, this is going to be a buffalo check pumpkin wreath. Or it's actually going to be a pumpkin wreath. It's going to be a wreath with pumpkin ribbon on it and pumpkins, probably. Have to see how much room I got. Okay. It has been super hot. The rest of this week it's supposed to cool off. It's going to be wonderful. Just being able to go outside in the fresh air. Can you guys still hear my tablet? I don't have my reading glasses on. Hi Kay, thanks for joining me. Okay, let me do the outside. I think I'm going to do the inside first and then maybe the outside. That way I'm not running my hand across the mesh so much. Because every time I touch it, it gives an opportunity to fray a little bit more. So what I'm doing here is I'm just rolling these up 3 times, clipping it, turning it around. I hope you guys can see. Turning it around and doing the same to the other side. Walking my fingers up the middle to make a ruffle in between the curls. I'm just laying it in here. And what I'll do with these small ties, instead of leaving them up, because nothing else is going to go in them, I'll just bend them down as I go, so I'll know that nothing else goes in those. You can see these are the long ones, and then I've got these short ones that only mesh goes into, instead of mesh and ribbon. Turn down my tablet just in case you guys can hear that, because you don't want to hear me twice. Okay. On with what I'm doing. Times. If you guys wouldn't mind spreading the love, I'm not supposed to say the S word, so if you could do that, that would be so nice. because I wasn't able to do that to any of my groups. Okay. Roll it up 3 times again on this side. I'm still working on fall. A lot of people have moved on to just doing Christmas. But with the seasons flying by like they have been, it seems like we didn't even have summer. Well, it did to me anyway. I live on a lake, and when it's on the weekends, it's just packed. You know, because everybody's spending time with their families in the boat. And so at least we do get to get out and enjoy the weather. Let's see what's going on with this one right here. I like to stand my ruffles up against each other like this, so they're super fluffy. Wonder if my friend Carla's on here. She shares a lot. Sounds like... No, I don't have my TV on. I turned down the sound all the way. Can you still hear it, Kay? I think that was my tablet that you heard, and I just now turned that off, so hopefully you can't still hear anything. I don't hear any noise at all here. Same on this side. And then we'll get to the fun part when we get done putting the mesh on there. I like adding the ribbons and all that kind of stuff. Okay, good. I'm glad you can't still hear that. I think that's what it was. Thank you for letting me know. I haven't did very many videos. And then today I thought I'm just going to get on here and do it. Heck with it. So I did it. And you'll find that I cut these off a lot as I go because they drive me crazy. Frays do. You know, I'm never going to keep it from fraying 100% because it just does, so. Hi, Shantae. Thanks for joining me. You're in my group. At least I think you are. I think I've seen your name in the group. Alright, we're moving right along on the outside. Good, and roll it 3 times. Or, I mean, you can roll as many times as you want. It just depends on the outcome that you want. Like, I like being able to see the circle and then also the ruffle. You can also take these and roll them like this and put them face down. I'll show you when I get this one picked up what I mean by face down. It just gives it a totally different look, kind of like a butterfly. I'm putting mine in like this, but you can put them in like this too. I've done both ways. Today I just felt like kind of seeing the curl. Alrighty. Like I said, this is on here now. If you're watching, I will be going back to, before I put it up on YouTube, I will be editing it, so it won't be exactly the same version of me, because you're watching me live right now. Okay. How many more do I got on the out? I got one more on the outside. Even though this is a 12-inch wreath frame, it makes a good size wreath. It's full because I kept my ribbon at 30 inches, so. Whoops. Pick up my ribbon I dropped. Okay. Okay. This one in here. Like I said, even though, you know, it's only a 12-inch wreath frame, and it gets it really full and fluffy. I like it. Not too sure about the pumpkins, but when I get this mesh finished, I'll show you what pumpkins I'm talking about. And we got a few more of these to go. As a matter of fact, we have 1, 2, 3. We have 4 more to go. Okay, I'm going to stand these up. Well, this says I only have 2 in here to go, so let's see. We might have to cut another piece. 1, 2. Nope, we're good. I have 2 ties left and 2 pieces of mesh. It's supposed to get super cool this week. Finally, it's supposed to cool down. They said it was going to be in the mid-80s, and that's pretty. I mean, I don't want to say chilly, but it's not scorching hot like it is usually in Indiana in the middle of the summer. And then this weekend we have the Indy 500 coming up. No guests can go. That's strange. Absolutely no fans in the audience. But the race is still going on, so we get to watch it on TV. Usually it's blacked out. And the fans is what makes the race so fun. I mean, when I go to the race, I don't really go to watch race cars go around the track. I go because of just the energy that all the fans bring. Okay, guys, this is my last piece of mesh. And then we're going to move on to the ribbon and put my sign on. And let me show you the pumpkins that I got after I get this piece on. Okay. Now I have to go through here and cut off little bits of mesh that's driving me crazy. Because there's no such thing as mesh that doesn't fray. Pull my pipe cleaners up. And I'll show you the pumpkins. there's one. Pesky things. Okay, let me grab these pumpkins. Right. Well, I have. No, I don't think. See, this is the sign, and this is the ribbon. So, I was leaning more along the lines of I don't have 3 buffalo check ribbons, and I like to work in groups of 3, but I have these. I only have 2 buffalo check pumpkins, and then I have these as well. So I think I am going to use these dark orange ones. I have light colored orange ones as well. No, these are the darker ones. These are the white ones. I'm going to use these on a different wreath, so I'll show you those then. And I'm going to use these with this wreath. So, let me get my glue gun plugged in. Won't be adding them until after I put the sign and everything on and the ribbons. But I like them. Okay, let me get these pipe cleaners out of the way, because I do not put ribbon in the pipe cleaners that are covered up by the sign. I don't like them to look all smashed under there. I just don't think that's a very good look. I also already have our bow made. And it is right here. This is the bow. Gotta fluff it up a bit. So we're going to be putting this on. I haven't cut the tails yet. Okay, let's put the sign on next, because I like to do that before I do the ribbons. I think I'm going to put it over to the side. Or maybe right in the middle. But no, I have the bow, so I'm going to put this to the side. And I always like my sign on the left for some reason. I could change up today. Alright, if I put this one here, let me get my wire cutters. Okay, let me get my little trusty needle that I use to get my sign on. I use this yarn needle, and then I'm just going to put it through there, go through. Let me turn it where I can see the sign straight up. Well, as a matter of fact, I'm going to cut this one right here, because we're not going to need it. It's going to be covered by the sign. Okay. Then we'll have that. That'll be cute. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to put the sign on this side. Something a little different. So do y'all that are watching me like to make wreaths? Because I do. I love making wreaths for the different seasons and holidays. Okay, let me tie these two down. I don't want to smash the sign down in it, because then, like I said, That's why I put the sign on before the ribbon, because I don't like the smashed look. And I also don't like to have the ribbons underneath it so much that it looks like they're dying to come out and they can't because they're smashed in. That's just my reasoning. Okay, that will be good right there. And then put this right here. Just like that. I may go ahead and put a ribbon in that one. So put it right down through the mesh. You don't always have to put it right down through the mesh, but since my wreath is so full, it's just easier to go straight through the mesh. And if you don't have one of these needles, they're at Walmart in the yarn section where you'll find them. I like to crochet, so I have quite a few of them. Okay, now we have the sign on. We have a fray. So what do you think about that? You guys like it? Yes, are you punching a hole in the mesh? Yes, I am punching a hole in the mesh. I just went right down through it. You're not going to be able to see that mesh anyway. It's underneath the sign. So rather than trying to get it around both sides of my mesh and then taking the chance of it squeezing or this getting smashed down, you see the wire, I just went straight through it. Okay, now I'm going to add some ribbon tails, and then we'll figure out about the pumpkins. See if we got enough room for them. Okay, my ribbon again is these two. Can you guys see good enough? Fold it in half. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing with the ribbon, or if my wreath is in the way sitting here. Okay. I think I'm going to put them like this. I'm going to try to spread them out and see if I like them that way. I may put the pumpkin on top, because I love the pumpkin ribbon. I know that looks okay like that. Let me turn it around and show you what it looks like. Those will be my ribbon tails. Hopefully you can see that. Okay, let me get them around the bottom. And like I said, I'm only putting ribbons on 12 of the ties because I don't like for everything to be covered up with ribbon. I mean, the ribbon is pretty, but I like to be able to see the mesh as well, so. Okay, this one here, not going to have nothing else in it. Let me get it out of the way. Maybe putting some pumpkins right here where the ties that I'm not putting ribbon in. That's where I may put some pumpkins. Let's see. Oh, I think that'll be cute. The ties that I didn't put the ribbon in, I think the pumpkins will look cute there. But let me finish the ribbons. And of course, I gotta take the price tag off. Just a second. Had to get something to drink, guys. It's hot in here under the lights. Okay, and all of my pumpkin ribbon, it's all going to be facing the exact same way. So, Let me see something. Wait a minute. No, that's not how I'm going to do it. Well, I like for my ribbon, we know this is the top of the wreath because I already have my sign on. So I like to be able to see the ribbon straight up and down for the most part. Cut my tail. I hope you guys continue to come back and join me too. Like I said, I haven't done very many videos. I just had this stuff ready and I was anxious about making it. I mean, I do like to make wreaths. That's why I'm here, because I love it. And to give you some ideas if you like to make wreaths. There's no right or wrong way. This is just a demonstration of how I am doing it. Okay. I think that's really going to be so cute. Like I said, the edited version of this will be over on YouTube channel, and it's the same as this, same name, Perfectly Imperfect. There is no I, it's just capital M, perfect. Okay, let's see. Okay, that one's going. Now, I will be placing my bow down, because with the ribbon mixing in with the ribbon from the bow, it's not going to look as bad as it would if it was the sign in the ribbon. And a lot of people just make sure they put the ribbons on every single pipe cleaner, even if it's not going to be seen. But, you know, everybody makes their own decisions on how they're going to make it. That one even, nope, I got this one off even, or off keel. It's sticking shorter on one side and then the other, and that would drive me nuts. Okay. Try to read my comments. I don't have my reading glasses on. I'm as blind as a bat. Okay, we have this one. I think that looks really cute so far. And like I said, whatever ribbons I don't use, I will use them for a different wreath. I do have these ribbons and the sign available in my shop, or just the sign. Both of them are on my Etsy. I have other signs too, and of course wreaths. Well, like I said, a lot of people have already made their fall and Halloween wreaths, and I haven't. I'm just not ready to get rid of that yet. You know, as a creator, you do have to make things early, because nobody wants to buy a Halloween wreath on Halloween Day. You know, they want to be able to hang it up and have time to enjoy it. Alright, let's see. I'm going to hold this up to me for a minute. And I really like it. Now, let me twist these and cut them off. I think I am just going to cut these off. But if I put, nope, I'm not going to yet, because when I put the pumpkins in, the pumpkins stick to the pipe cleaners really good. Okay, put the bow. And I'll be cutting down the ribbon tails quite a bit on this bow. They are way too long. And I am going to be able just to put it through the mesh. instead of poking a hole again in it. I think. Gotta fluff that all up. I'm not going to roll the pumpkin one because it's wide. So I'm just going to put that there. Roll this one up. And this one. It may still be too long. We'll just have to see. And then I have the 3 little ones that are just like that one. I got the pumpkins from Walmart. I saw them at Hobby Lobby, but I had already saw them at Walmart. So, of course, I wanted to get the better deal. And I figure pumpkins are pumpkins. They looked exactly the same to me. They even had leopard pumpkins at Hobby Lobby. I love those. But I can't find leopard ribbon. Leopard is very, very popular this year for Christmas and fall. I could put this right here in the bow. Let me hold that up. And then I'll hold it up flat so you guys can see it. I don't know. There's not a lot of bright orange in these. However, I do have... Let me get my other pumpkins out that I got over here. I have these brighter orange pumpkins. I was going to use these for something else, but the orange in this goes with the orange in the sign. And my glue gun is out of glue. Here, I got one out earlier because I knew this was going to happen. It's time for me to get a different glue gun because this one is really on its last leg. Okay. Don't want to touch that. And that's going to stick good to there. It's not going anywhere. Let me see how this will look. What do you guys think about adding the buffalo check to this? Even though I don't have 3. Cut the price tag off. My glue just wasn't hot enough. It's hot now. It is hot now. I don't have to worry about it not sticking now. That is in there good. Make sure it's hot enough for my wreath and I don't get my hand in it. Guys, I've burnt myself so badly on glue. It's terrible. Alright, let me see. And then I'll bring you guys up. Yeah, I like the buffalo checked ones too. I think they look really cute on there. You know, I might just go to town tonight. It's 6:30 here, so I live in a little bitty town in Indiana, northern Indiana. I grew up in Indianapolis, but okay, I'm gonna bring you guys up so you can see. What do you think? Can you guys see it good? Can you let me see. There. You see? I definitely like the buffalo check. Hard. Maybe if I stand back. Let me see. You see? I'm looking at myself in the camera. I've got a lag going on, so everything I'm watching was like 3 minutes ago. Okay. There it is. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me make this. Please come back and see me tomorrow. Hit the notification dots, and it will let you know when I go live. And again, the ribbon and the sign is in my Etsy shop, so you can go there. And guys, be healthy and be safe. I'll see you next time. Bye.